Move quicker, slicker, time ticker, goodbye on the high, got to fly, don't know why. Train, plane, sun, rain, fun, pain, be sane. Play the game, city rain, city pain. Distill, dispose, dispel, distract. Move quick, slick, time tick. Distort, distress, dissolve, disrupt, discourse, disguise. Move quicker, slicker, time ticker. Distract, distort, disarm, disfunk, disjam. Can become an hallucinogenic form. Close the window, forget the storm. Notch a hole and crawl inside with flimsy cliches to pump the pride. But you can't hide from your own. You must come out, the wind is blown. And when the light burns in the heat of these days, it will cut like a cutlass that cleave to cliches. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! In a misty morning, when the sky pulls up the sun, you may wake to the click of the barrel in a gun, or you hear the solid banging of your own front door. Through the letterbox you state, you don't do the pulls anymore. Juxtaposed and in shock, you can lose all your meaning. The storm in a teacup can shatter your being, saying things like I really don't know. How can I take Billy Jackson if they've smashed my video? It isn't reactionary, it's quickly becoming fact. We need to pull together for political combat to sink into the bill, see the mood of the clause. Write a strange letter to my Jamaican father about the immigration laws. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! It isn't reactionary, it's quickly becoming fact. We need to pull together for political combat to sink into the bill, see the mood of the clause. Write a strange letter to my Jamaican father about the immigration laws. Like the rivet, this country is closing in. Europe for the Europeans, the new slogan of skin. And we were too busy listening to some sweet tune, too busy throwing our words to the moon, to realize the political pen had begun to stifle and was no longer a pen but a green jacket and rifle. And you pinch yourself, is this a dream? It's all really what it seems. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Hey, wake up. cold, keep your head in the sky. For every winter there's a summer, for every fall another rises, for every cry a child is born. You gotta be the phoenix through the crisis. When it's cold, don't let it bother you. When it's cold, keep your head in the sky. When it's cold, don't let it bother you. When it's cold, keep your head in the sky. There's always a brighter day, always a brighter way, always a brighter day, always a brighter way. I'll be with you when it's raining, I'll be with you when it's stormy, I'll be with you when you're hurting, I'll be with you when you're cold. When it's cold, don't let it bother you. When it's cold, keep your head to the sky. When it's cold, don't let it bother you. When it's cold, keep your head to the sky. We are warm in the eye of the storm. don't cram around the radio anymore. We have arrived at the multi-dimensional war, where diplomats chew it up and spew it open. We stand like orphans with empty cups. There will be no peace, but a press release said the likelihood of war is on the increase. We are being soaked in a potion, massaged with a lotion to calm the embers of the fire. There's nothing as quick as a liar. Don't you learn your lesson?
Stoned! Stoned on war.
I'm afraid you will. You've taken a pill and you're
stoned! Stoned on war.
media hype and the slogans they write. Is that all it takes to set you alight? There's nothing better than a doped mind for a young unemployed man to sign. Figures going down, young men signing up. What better when they're losing votes than to erupt into the uniting sound of war fever? We need unity now, more than ever. We shall only attack to righteously defend. Paranoia seeps in. Are you one of us or one of them? Slogans fall like hard rain as the government calls for its children to break down the walls of someone, somewhere, in some country that is suddenly so vital to our history.
Stoned! Stoned on war.
I'm afraid you will. You've taken a pill and you're
stoned! Stoned on war.
Cover that story, not here, not when there's a battle that has to be on. Don't you understand? There's a war going on. More than ever, we should stand together. These are the days of stormy weather, where the patriots show their faces, the nationalist recruit places. As the fear of the foreigner arises, the race attack count rises. England is no mother country, victims of the small island mentality. He holds the fear of the awakening, of his shivering shores breaking, like those in the Middle East did when he raped it. Will you take it? Will you take this?
Stoned! Stoned on war. Stoned! Stoned on war.
I'm afraid you will. You have taken a pill and you're
stoned! Stoned on war.
I'm afraid you will. You have taken a pill and you are
stoned! Stoned on war.
Excuse me, could you give me directions to tomorrow, please? 'Cause I'm lost in these city streets. I was walking through yesterday. I arrived at today. All I can think about is tomorrow, and the cars are driving past too fast. Everybody wants to sell me something, and I've got no money to spend, man. And I want to tell them, get out of my head. 'Cause it's a strange city. Strange city. And the man isn't walking the dog is walking the man. Every shop window has a red, an orange, a blue, or a green. And it's a sight attack, man. Every door has a bleep, has a squeak, has a brain-numbing sound. Every mile has music, and it's an air attacker. The sky isn't blue anymore. Grass isn't green anymore. My thought process has been processed, and I can't get out of it. It's a city of the mind. It's a strange city. It's a strange kind of city where I asked the blind man for directions, and the blind man says that he knows the way better than I know the way, 'cause he says you gotta feel the way, man. Excuse me, could you tell me the way to tomorrow? Manufactured mayhem. It's a marketing man's wet dream. You are consumer cool. You could buy yourself and sell yourself 3 times in one day on the same high street. It's doing my head in. I need to get out. I'm waving a taxi and then they're coming to me. Yeah. Strange. City. Strange city. Strange city. You get what you ask for. If you ask for plastic, you're gonna get plastic. If you ask for wood, you're gonna get wood. Where's your soul? You are consumer cool. It's a marketing man's wet dream. You're gonna die and be processed and made into biscuits for people to eat. Remember the green cards? You are brain space. You are the race, the human race. Gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get away from here. I gotta get out. Strange. Strange. Strange city. Strange city. Strange city. Ah, that's nice.
I'm a storyteller, the uptight, alright storyteller. Here it goes, watch how she flows. I was walking down my east side on a lazy Sunday afternoon. Found myself drinking on the street on a bag with a string. That's nice. An old girlfriend I had was throwing bottles down at me from the floor upstairs, and I was dodging the man. Fell off the curb, damn near rolled into the road. I said, hey, don't be bothering me, man.
She said, what you gonna say that? dispose. Dispel. Excuse me. Distract. Distort. Distress. Dissolve. Disrupt. Discord. Disguise. Distract. Disarm. Disfunct. Disturbed. Dissimilar. Disheveled. Discolor. Disco. disJam.